In this video lecture, I'm going to teach you how to print out numbers in matrix format. So, we're going to learn how to print out matrix, okay? I've created a class called Matrix Printer with a package name print matrix, and we're going to accept input from user so that whatever you give to us, we'll go ahead and print it out in a matrix format. So let's go ahead and first of all import java.io, and let's go ahead and create public static method. Public static void main public static void main. So let's go ahead and create buffered reader. br is equal to new buffered reader. So R should be in uppercase. So new buffered reader, and this takes a argument of new input stream, reader system dot in. Go ahead and put a semicolon at the end. All right, so let's go ahead and create some variables. So int num1. So we're going to create an array. So this is going to be the matrix is going to be 3 by 3. So this num1 equal to new int. So go ahead and specify this to be 3 by 3, 3 by 3. Go ahead and put semicolon at the end, and I'll go ahead and create int x and y, put a semicolon at the end, and this is what we're going to use to accept the input from the user. So go ahead and say system.out system.out.println. Oh, system.out.println. Go inside here and say, please enter your values. Please enter your values up to 9. So enter your values up to 9, or enter 9 values here. Enter 9 integer values. Yeah, this is very simple. Enter 9 integer values. Okay, so now we request this from the user. So we're going to use a for loop to iterate this. So I'm going to say for. So for y equal to 0 and y is less than 3, that is 0 to 2 is 3, less than 3, and semicolon and y increment. Okay, and y increment. So we are going to say num1 for the first one, x and y. It will get whatever it has and it will pass it to integer. So integer dot pass int bl dot readline. So go ahead and put a semicolon at the end. Alright, so let's create a for loop for x. We've created a for loop for y. So I'm going to say for x equal to 0. For x equal to 0 and x less than num1 dot length so x less than num1 dot length. Is that length? Okay, or a semicolon and go ahead and say x increment. Okay, I hope this is okay. Go ahead and put semicolon. Alright, so let's check why we are having this error here. So this is expected. Let's ensure we are not into any problem at all. Okay, so we are going to come back to this and solve this problem of underline here. We need to create this twice. So let's finish with the one we are doing right now before we go over to the next one. Okay, so what we need to do is inside this for loop for the x, you go ahead and say for, you create another for loop inside here, instance of for loop. You say y equal to 0 and y less than 3 and y increment. So you go ahead and print this out, system.out dot print line, and this is going to give a space so that you can be able to create this one by one. Then go ahead and say num1 for x and for y. Alright, for x and y. Then you go ahead and print this out. So let's say system.out so we say system.out dot print line. Okay, let's go ahead and solve this problem of underline we have here. So now we created a for loop for this. Then inside here we're going to copy this. We're going to place this inside another for loop. So go ahead and copy everything here. So copy this, or you go ahead and okay, let's go ahead and remove this from here. Go ahead and cut this, and let's create a for loop right inside here. So for y equal to 0 and y is less than 3 and y increment. So go ahead and paste this right inside here, and now this goes for this and this is for this. Then this is a public void main, so take this value, remove it from here and use it to close this just down here. Close this. I believe that the error will be gone. So we now have this problem just inside here. So let's go ahead and check. So this throws exception, so go ahead and add throw declaration to this and shift this a little bit. Okay, so it throws exception. You can go ahead and leave it there. Then we have x at this point is being underlined, so initialize variable x. So we've initialized x previously. Let's check and know why this is giving us problem here. Okay, this is giving us problem because we have initialized y inside here. We initialized y twice. Look at this for loop. So go ahead and initialize the first one to be x, x, and x, and x. So in our for loop, we have done justice to both x and y respectively, just like we did at this point. So now if this is okay, let's go ahead and move to run configurations and browse this to be project 17. Click OK and go and search this main class print matrix and click OK. Apply this and run this code. So this is coming up. So please enter 9 integer values. So I'm going to enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so I entered 9 and you see my matrix is not aligned very well. It's moved in different lines. So for me to get this, come over to this system.out.print and remove the line from here. So our matrix will be in a matrix format, okay? And run this code again. And let's go ahead and put these values again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can see the matrix is just this way. So now we can see that this gives us our matrix in a way that is supposed to be. It creates the matrix format very well for us. Else, the matrix would have been in a straight line like it was earlier before. So you go ahead and practice with this and make sure that everything is okay. And if you have any challenge anywhere, please try to use the question and the answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so in the same way, if you want to do 12 by 12, you can go ahead and alter this to 4 and so on, and this will work out fine. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.